Hi. Well, hang on. Well, there's probably a delay, but yeah, they changed how it works. I was doing it right, but I guess that things didn't go so well. Let me just adjust my audio. Right, that should be good. My mic tends to be kind of loud, so right. I need to figure out how to actually get the eclipse to show up. So let's just hi. Okay, it's working, thankfully. So let me just see if I can get it to show up how I want it. Display capture. Oh, all right. Okay, this might have to do, from what I know. All right, so oh, it's peaking again. I'm not exactly a fan of that, but it will have to do. So, all right, here is what we've got going on. So, we're going to be adding the unicorn bottle. I don't like change. Yes, that's great. I probably should try and figure out how to get just the eclipse window to display. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but it might just have to be this way. All right. Yeah, this is kind of awkward, but I think I don't know what's up with Eclipse, and at least with OBS. Let me try one more time. Yeah, I've never done this kind of stream before, so. Yeah, Eclipse just doesn't show up with the game capture setting, which I don't know what's up with that, but I guess we're doing this for now. All right. So let me grab the textures that were made by Kelco real fast. All right. So it's unicorn. That's eraser. Yeah. All right. So we need to put these in the workspace folder, which is right here. So this is where all the items are. This is where pretty much everything is. Let's put these in there. While we're at it, I'm going to add the armor textures. And these go in almost the same folder. It's just that they go in armor. So back up one. Yep, goes in here. I will check the chat every so often, so if you want to make memes or whatever. Oh, window capture. Alright, let me try this. One moment. Hey! Alright, so there it goes. We got that working. So it should be in decent quality. I am doing good, Batoon. Alright, so if there's any issues with the stream, just let me know. Okay. So to add a full bottle, we need to start with the public static, which is all This stuff, you can see all the items. Mind you, you basically have to define it 3 times in the Rider items folder. So let's come down to down here. So this is where all the full bottles are. So right, let's go ahead and add unicorn first. So going down here, I'll copy Kirin. I see an error there. If it wants to work, yeah, because it's a duplicate. Change Kirin to unicorn. Also change this to the localized name. Lags a little bit, I notice. Now obviously we want to change 27, since 27 is defined to Kirin here. We're going to change that to 28. Now the little 3 and the quote marks, that basically is what tells it that this is an organic bottle. 3 is organic bottles, 1 is inorganic bottles, and 2 is things like the hazard trigger and rabbit tank sparkling. So again, we're going to come down to here, and we're going to go ahead and add eraser. If you also have any other questions about the mod, or something is broken and you want to very quickly bring it to my attention, let me know. I fucking hate these auto emotes. Yeah, I don't really care. Oh, hey, it's Skull. What's up, Skull? Sasori Orenji. Poison Star. I haven't watched Kyuranger since like episode 10. I knew it got pretty good, but I've just been lazy. I'm not as much of a Sentai guy anymore since like Tokyuger. I might watch a bit of Lupin Ranger versus Powder Ranger because that's interesting. Alright, so now we gotta come down to the register item. And this is where it actually will register things as, you know, an item. So obviously, change this to unicorn. Do the same for that. Right here, we'll go ahead and add eraser. Right, now that's done. Now we're going to come down to register render, which is the last thing we need to define for these 2 bottles. And this is basically what tells it to render stuff, from what I guess. Make sure not to misspell things. Now, I do know that this is like new stuff for a lot of you guys because the mod dev channel isn't open to the public, which I actually did not know for a while. Whoops. And for those who did not see, yes, I got in the Kujira jet and the Tora UFO finally, and the Kyudin Cyclone, whatever the heck it's called. Alright, so now we gotta make these 2 JSON files, which is basically how it renders the bottles. So I'm gonna just copy cake, because I tend to copy cake a lot. Alright, so change this to unicorn. Change this to... Do you guys think my audio is too loud? Because I might adjust it in a second here. In fact, I will, because it's peaking again. Alright, that should be good-ish. I don't know. Dylan Bell, you can enchant the weapons, from what I know. They're enchantable as they are now. Because they just run off of weapon code. Alright, so now we gotta find those 2 JSON files that we just made. So I'm gonna go with eraser, because it's easier to find. Where is it? Here it is. And we actually have to change it from in file from cake to eraser. And the same for unicorn. Right. So the items are done now, except for names. We'll do those at the end. Oh, God. Don't tell me I'm not getting the hiccups. Alright. Not on stream. Please no. I just noticed that the thing is, like, oriented towards the top of the screen. That's not good. Let me, move it. Yeah, that should be better. Alright. So... Oh, yeah, my mouse likes to die on me now. I need to get a new one. So if like my mouse suddenly freezes up, you know why. Okay. So now we actually have to start getting it into the build driver file, which of course I'll do now. So obviously right here are all of the bottles, at least the main bottles, and then there's some legend codes, but we're not dealing with that now. So up here we're going to add the inorganic bottle, so erase, in quote marks, eraser, and here we're going to add unicorn. But we also need to add a color for the build driver because there's not an item file for every single bottle. It just changes the colors of a. So let me just so we're gonna open up paint.net here, and I will show you how we do this. So let me go ahead and add a new window capture here. All right. Now it's not picking up the rest of the windows that paint.net creates, but I don't know what to do about that. Okay, so we're going to head into the workspace folder, head into items, and I'm going to start with unicorn. So what I'm going to do is get the hex of the color of the unicorn bottle. So I'm going to get the paint picker tool, go ahead and grab a color, and the hex is, well, you can't see it, but just know that I've copied it. Hazard form is in by Skull. Oh boy, Exceed's here. What fun. I know it's Exceed because he's got a smug anime picture. Okay. So now that I've got the hex, we're going to come back to Eclipse and add it down here because this is the organic bottle section. So we got a comma 0x, then pasted it, and then I go and make all the letters lowercase. Right, so that is unicorn. So now we got to do the same for eraser. Okay, copy this. This will be good. BD, BD, BD. That's funny. Okay. X. Is there another bottle that has that? No. Okay. 0x, BD, BD, BD. Alright. So that's that. So now we got to define the two bottles, and I can close paint.net now, because we're not really using it. We got to go into build armor 2 and define the bottles there. So right here we're going to do unicorn. And right here we're going to do eraser. Right, and since the textures for those are already in, let's go ahead and check out if everything is working. Alright. And to answer your question, who I'm assuming is Exceed, I guess is what you're asking. I'm running, my computer's connected to Ethernet, so everything should be good on that front. Right, so let me go ahead and have it capture Minecraft. Game and capture Minecraft. Wait, oh, wait, I wasn't doing it live, yeah. I just realized why I did not have a Minecraft thing set up, because I wasn't using OBS to get that. Yeah. Oh, it's a window? That's weird. Okay, window capture. Okay. Oh, that is not good. That's not what I want. Okay. Alright, well, don't know what's up with that. Let me see if I can get it to capture with the game real fast. Yeah, it won't even show it, which is weird. So I'm going to have to go back to the display capture real fast. As much as I don't want to. And it's probably glitching like hell, so I need to... Alright. Alright. Let me just make sure that you can actually see this okay, because, like, oh god, it's freaking out. Okay, you should be able to see it fine. Alright, I'm gonna blow this up into full screen, because, Alright, so now I'm gonna head into my main world. Apologies, I keep having to check the thing, because, add the mobs and certain items to dungeons. That would be a structure, and we are working on structures as, well, we're working on a structure, so stay tuned. So, alright, so we've done all that. We go to the build tab, and here's our, wait, what? Oh, something's wrong here. I guess I failed to register Eraser as something, so let's just, oh, and Eclipse is absolutely losing its mind right now. So I think it may have to do with the JSON file, because I think this happened yesterday. This happened. Okay. Eraser. Of course, I have to start messing up when the stream starts. Alright, now that we're out of oh, are we like zoomed in on the top of my screen? Oh, my voice is glitching out? Let me check that. If my voice is glitching out, it is probably just something loading up. That happens pretty much every time. So, right, it's registering it as the Cyclone bottle, which of course isn't correct. So I need to take a look at what might have gone wrong with that. Did I not register the item? I probably didn't or something. I forgot to change it. I wouldn't be surprised. No, I registered it, and I changed the name on it, so... It's in Rider items. Yeah, that probably... Oh, I know what I did. I know what I did. It just hit me. Yeah. Here's some advice for everyone watching the stream. When coding a bottle, remember to change the unlocalized name. Alright, let's boot up Minecraft again, and, check out... It's working. A second here. Alright, should load. Let's see if I can check out OBS one more time to see if I can like get it to display anything. No, it just displays that, so I gotta go to the display capture again. Woohoo! Alright. So now we should be able to check out what's going on with that. I've been talking for a while. Of course, the thing with the belt cloning is just a thing. The clips, that doesn't happen when you actually export the mod. Alright, so there we go. These don't have names yet, obviously. So if we go... there goes the mouse again. UnicornEraser. Oh boy, that's not correct. Well, that's obviously something with the texture file, so I'm going to go take a look at the name. But as you can see, the belt's rendering fine, so this is just something that'll take me literally 2 seconds to fix. I'm going to put Eclipse back up. Armor. Yep, it's not under eraser. Did I search builder? Why did I do that? Keshigomu. Yeah. That's gonna label it as eraser for now. Because I already have everything coded for eraser. Right, one more time. Oh, hey, Ben. I'm probably gonna, after we're done with a UnicornEraser, I'm gonna add the potion effects for RoseCopter, just so I can demonstrate how that's done. Back to the display capture. And now you just get a brief glimpse of how big this mod actually is. And that's part of the reason why we're not adding sound effects, because we get a lot of people asking, when are you going to add sound effects? You going to again? And I'm like, the mod's already massive. It would take up so much room, it's not funny. So let's go ahead and pop into third person and make sure that this is actually rendering as it should. Hooray! There's your build form. It's lagging a little bit, unfortunately, but that's really what it takes to add a build form. Now, since we haven't seen UnicornEraser in the show, I'm going to leave it alone for now. But real fast, I will show you guys how we add names to the items. Literally, hang on. It is literally one file, and I'm just going to search full bottle so I can get to where they are. Yeah, this is all the full bottle names. And there were always things unnamed in the old versions because Kelco tended to do this last. I tend to do it whenever, well, right after I do things because, so I don't forget. Because, reminder that the raw name for the unfinished Kamen Rider Chronicle Gashat tended to run off the screen, if I remember. What was it? I'm just going to call it Eraser for now. I think I called the, Kawatomushi. Let me look at what it was called again. I need to... It's, Keshigomu. Yeah. 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 So I'm considering doing an alternate lang file with a lot of the more literal translations. So if anyone's interested in that, let me know. And I've also been considering a Japanese language lang file so we can just reach out for more people. That wouldn't be too hard, but it would be very time consuming because look at this file. Look at how long this is. Over 1,000 lines. Many of them are blank, but still. And right, so for now, we're going to add effects to RoseCopter, because that's fun. Okay, so in the build driver file, we come down. This is where all the potion effects are. So up here is the organic bottles. Here's like the hazard trigger, and, well, the sparkling bottle and all the hazard forms. And since it like already has the effects from yeah, I just kind of increased these. I'm probably going to be changing a lot of the forms that have wither over to hunger, just because yeah, you won't be able to use them for very long, and healing will become difficult, and you'll just gradually get hurt, but it won't kill you instantly. And I'm looking at Yomotsu Heguri when I say that. So right, let's check what numbers. Okay, so obviously Unicorn, well, no, not Unicorn. Rose is set to 24. So we're going to go ahead and I can close these for now. I was just getting code from these. And this. And this. Alright, so obviously we're going to come up here and if 3 equals 22, we're going to copy that. We're going to create another line here. So obviously, if it equals 24, and I don't know what exactly I want RoseCopter to do, so I'm just gonna say strength for Rose, and then be a strength bottle. Give it like strength 3, I guess, and then strength 1, well, strength 2, I guess, and then if beyond that, if 1 equals and copter is set to 20. So if 1 equals 20, it will boost the effect. So that's obviously 20. And what else do I want to add? Well, the flight code. Well, not really the flight code. I'd say the we're gonna reuse something from the Forza built. I'm gonna say the gyro switch, because it just lets you go straight up. I believe there are plenty of build forms that fly already, so I'm just going to reuse gyro. So, where is it? Gyro, yeah. So if 1 equals 20, then if you shift, you fly straight up. And that should... What other potion effects do you guys think Rose could have? Yeah, a lot of buffering. Because I don't... What other potion effects do you guys think Rose should have? Because I don't know, and I'm fully open to having some fan input. Of course, it's going to take a moment before that actually comes over on camera, because I'm looking at the preview right now, and as of right now, I'm still putting in the code for the copter, which is more to add. Aw, Kelko, you gotta do this to me. You have to do this to me now. Alright, I may as well, because I'm going to get this last potion effect in for Rose. I want one more potion effect on it, so... What do you guys think Rose should have? Of course, I really shouldn't say it multiple times, I'm just impatient. So... Oh, I'm assuming it just got to the, you gotta do this to me? Yeah, what should Rose do? Well, it had a Vine that came out. I just watched the new build. No spoilers, although I will say it's a very dark episode. What do Roses really do? Like, aside from... He just kind of had a whip that came out, and since I can't really represent that... Whoa, bye, Dylan. Hope you had a nice time. Alright. So, I think I'm going to leave Rose as is for now. Helicopter, I'll give it speed. Why not? Okay. So, where is it? Move speed. Yeah, I'll just give it, like, speed 2. And then if, you have the best match, it'll be speed 3. There you go. There's RoseCopter. So let's go ahead and check that out. Of course, it'll buffer a bit here because, you know, Minecraft loading up kind of takes a toll on my PC. Alright. Changing gears with OBS. Change gears. I need to set up the, I have set up God Maximum Mighty to drop in the Nether, and I think I need to set up Laser's Bug Visor. Because even though they're not entirely done, it's just more stuff to do. And also, I want to get changing belts for XA done at some point. I'm also debating adding the helicopter blade as a weapon, because he took it off his back and started smacking stuff with it. So, I might. And as you can see, the Unicorn and Eraser bottles now have their names. Let's go ahead and pop in RoseCopter here. And these are in the right spots in the creative menu. It's just that you need to make a new world for it to refresh, and I'm too lazy to do that. So, let's go ahead and set the time. Okay, so obviously we'll go into Rose. So Rose gives us strength 2. And helicopter. So now we have speed 3, strength 3, and if we shift, we go up. That's what helicopters do, don't they? So yeah, that's basically how potion effects work, and for the best match effects. Literally, it's just like, if this is set to this, do this, but if this is also this, then do this. And see, we increase the effects. So I think we'll go ahead and get the Turtle Watch in, just because I need more content. Korea, hello! I can't read that, unfortunately. But welcome to the live stream. I hope you enjoy the mod. I'm very happy that people that even outside of English-speaking countries, where we be more prominent, can enjoy Kamen Rider Craft. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do the Turtle Watch real fast. Why not? So yeah, since I'm not going to be verbally going through how I add all this stuff again, I don't think. If you guys would like to point out anything that is not working in the mod, or just we need to get working, let me know in the stream chat. Oh yeah, I need to change gears back. Change gears again. Back to Eclipse. As we add these 2 full models. And the armors for them. So, what do you guys think of build as it is right now? Are you liking it? Are you not liking it? I mean, it's firing on all cylinders right now, especially with like the most recent episode. Like, again, no spoilers, but it was a very dark kind of episode, and I will say, do not screw with Rabbit Tank Hazard. That's all I'll say. Alright, so we can go ahead, since we have them in now, I'll go ahead and add these in. So, watch. So it's a 25. And this time we'll remember to change the unlocalized name, because I don't want to do that again. So, no, just the one name. Make sure I change that as well. Yep. Alright. I also have, I guess we'll talk about some of the stuff I've been working on, well, recently that I haven't really mentioned much. I adjusted the effects for the Phys Riders, because I feel, especially like Blaster, were a little underpowered. Same with a Decade Complete form. I gave him a little better effects, because I just felt he was underpowered, especially for what you have to go through to get to Decade Complete. The Armed Saber itself no longer drops from the Hibiki ore. I added an unfinished Armed Saber item that you just need to make like any other weapon. I don't know if I'm going to add the harp for, what was it? Shuki? It was Sabaki. No, it was one of those two. I'm very sick of Hibiki. if you could not tell, we made many jokes about Hibiki during the development of all the Hibiki stuff, but I am very happy that that is finally done, except for like some of the SIC weapons, which I will gladly leave for another day. Because everything is named very confusingly, and I was just not having fun with that. I tend to have a bit of fun while I work on this stuff because, you know, you get to code all the stuff in and then you get to see everything you made in action, you know? Where's the turtle bottle? Further down, I'm just being stupid. No, that's Trudel. I do not want the Trudel full bottle. And of course, I accidentally hit the... That's how it should be, right? Yeah. Except that, just... Let me just reset that. I'm losing it today. Alright. Da-da-da. I'll check chat in 1 second here. I like your mod. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. Well, you gotta give Kelko some of the credit because I did not code everything. I'm basically just piggybacking off of his code. Well, of course we have to add some new stuff on occasion. And I think it's just easy to punch it in down here. I'm just grabbing the colors right now. And then watch. Of course I gotta go in insert mode because I hit the wrong button. Alright, that's that in. Build armor. Surprisingly, it's just the armor 2 that you actually have to add the stuff to because the main build armor file only deals with the legend forms, really. Alright, that should be that. And I'll go ahead and name them real fast because I'm in here. Alright, let's try this out. It doesn't tell me how many I've got on this screen. Analactics. Come on. Tell me how many concurrent viewers. Okay, so 6. Okay, we got some alright stuff going on. I'm gonna close paint.net because we don't need it. Switching gears with OBS. I'm getting a little more used to that. Alright. Alright, so now, let's go ahead and check it out. Watch turtle. So, watch. Yay! Wait, is that the eraser? I hope that's not. Because then I have to go make sure I didn't. Nope, that's not the eraser, thankfully. Yeah, what's with these full bottles and the colors not really matching the forms anymore? I don't know what happened there. Oh yeah, and since I haven't really shown it off, I'll give you, everyone watching, a little sneak peek of what we've been working on. So obviously, we have Kamen Rider Rogue. I don't have textures for him yet, but he's in, and his bottle is in. I'm probably not going to add it till the Nether Ore until I know what kind of potion effects I want to give him. And then, of course, the big thing that we've added. Works just like the Brake Gunner. Mist Match Fire! So obviously we got Night Rogue and the Trans Steam Gun. And he's got potion effects. He can fly and stuff. He's a bat, as we all know. And of course, I just have this as the same belt, so if you use the Cobra bottle while you're Night Rogue, you become Bloodstock. And of course, we have to add the Nebula Steam Gun for the Kaisers and all that. We have their little Remocon bottles textured. It's just that I haven't gotten to adding them yet. And of course, we have the Hazard Trigger, which you guys have all probably seen. We do have the Hawk Gatling Hazard in. It's Rabbit Tank, Hawk Gatling, and Wolf Smartphone all have hazard forms right now, and they all have potion effects as well. So, yeah, that really about does it. So, I guess if... Yeah, I guess I'm just going to be on my way now, because, of course, it starts raining. Because, I mean, I did what I set out to do in this stream, and I think that's what matters. Alright, so... Well, I don't think many people here aren't in the Discord, but for whatever reason, if you're watching and you are not in the Kamen Rider Craft Discord, there is a link in the description below. We'll be happy to have you. And of course, you can make textures and send us suggestions on what the hell to add next, because, frankly, we don't know. We never finished Blade. We need to go and add, like, a glaive and all that, considering that we still need to add, considering that there's a certain rider that kind of needs glaive for the plan I have. Well, for the plans I have for him. The end. And I think I need to buff him a little bit as well, because he's not, frankly, amazing. So, alright, that about does it. So, thanks to everyone who showed up. If you're not subbed to this channel, I guess subscribe. I don't monetize my stuff, so I don't really care too much. So, right. So we gotta end this the way I always do it. And if you don't know how I end things, it's really just BYE!